at the San Jose Succotz sub-library, where we will be meeting with Miss Olivia Pat. Come on in. Miss Olivia, I understand that you have been involved in community work during your years. Can you let us know a little bit about what works you have been involved?
Well, today as being selected to talk about my group and about myself, I would like to begin like saying that I have been involved in the community, Succotz community, for quite some time. After I left the teaching profession, I venture in still working at the library and still having involvement in the community. I have been involved in the health committee that is going around the community, collecting garbage, packing them and loading it to be taken to the sanitation area. Another thing was involvement in the sickness, communicable disease. So we venture in educating the youngsters and the teenagers and adults especially. So then we venture to, I myself venture with a group of ladies on the conservation area, where also we were doing environmental work. I had a group. That was an awesome job involved with the environmental area. We also venture in that same area, going to schools, working with kids, doing arts on the recycling area. So for me, it was a plus, and I felt happy because I knew I was doing something for my community. We selected like 2 or 3 ladies, and we began like planning. So we said that we wanted some strategic planning, so we got the help from an advisor and how to go about and processing our papers, so that our now women's group be like with a valid license. So what we sell, what we do is under regulations. So we had first this women's group. We had like 20 women. After a year, we decided, well, it's a level 1 program. It's not a big business that we have. They are the ones who do the business, because after we perform a skill for them, we instill a skill for them. That is when they come in and they do their own products. So we can then, after this, we can have a look of some of the items that they do. Another thing was before sitting and being on only the women's group on sewing and arts and craft, we venture on doing gardening. We did not prosper because of the rainy season and the sun, and we had too much expense, so we were not profiting things. We also venture on food selling. It was a lot because we had the competition at that time, so we decided, well, put it on hold also. So what we said was, well, let's just focus on sewing. So we decided with the group of ladies, we decided, well, do arts and craft, recycle things, do from scratch an item that could be like sustainable for them. So we instill this so that they know that they are unique. That's the message we pass on. They are unique. You can do something. You are 100% pretty. Don't let anybody lower your self-esteem. Believe in yourself. Create something, and know that you are capable of doing things. So with these messages, we have been there. We began this sewing group in August 2011, so it has been quite some time. We have had past 2 graduations, we say, 2 first group was 20, and then the first group I think was 15, and then we have another group. Due to COVID, we have not finished because we had everything on lockdown. So we decided again to continue. So hopefully by June, we have this graduating class as a first level sewing. Then from there on, we can continue on a second level that is doing a lot of things. Almost half of the young ladies right now, I can say they're on a 60 plus. So that means that by June they're getting a little certificate. It's not that big for many people say just sewing and getting a little paper. But when you are in there, when you're performing and when you are doing something, as you're going to see all the things that we have done, I think that's a 10. They get a 10. Because from scratch, sometimes, well, we have our two teachers. We have Mrs. Manzanero and Mrs. Galvez. They are the ones who are working with these women right now. So the teachers are there, and sometimes the theory is something, and then doing the actual work is different. So you can see them scratching, ripping, cutting again, but they get it after a while. I don't tell them it's not correct. I tell them this can be done a little better, and we give them tips. So to put them up to elevate from 0 to 10. So I think these women are doing a lot of
I myself has taken sewing classes, and I know the difficulties. So I know the challenges that you have been facing with this program. As you mentioned, some challenges. Would you like to elaborate how during those times?
Well, one of the things I can say was material-wise. That was one of the challenges. We sometimes, we have to, when we do a little product, from the products that we do within, so we get a little stipend from there, so we can buy other materials. And then I have my mother, say partner, who is Christian Partners. It's an organization from Belize. So I have had some, let's say, funding from them, like material-wise. It's not, we get something, so from there we can sell what we do and then buy other things that we need. So the Heritage Education Program, they were very helpful. They actually encouraged us to continue, because at some point I said, this is too high for me. I don't have a background on technology, but then it was after the course, I said I can do it myself. So I can do a video, I can post on Facebook, on Instagram, I can buy, I have to pay with cards now from $0 to $100. But at first I couldn't make payments because this card that we were using was just the ones that we have, the debit and the credit, but now we were given a card. So thanks to them, we upgraded on that area. So these are also little souvenirs that I have. I was Women of the Year. Also because of working with the community, so I perform with kids. The job that reading and writing is hard, but I like it. So in this area, I said that I was going to stay helping at the library. So that's my job now, helping at the library. And you can see here also some other items that we have. You can have a look after our talk, and then maybe one of them can be yours. Or you can just do the promotion outside.
It's a really good. Something that really captured my attention was the bags, because I love those type of bags.
See this one? These ones are actually big bags. And then these bags can be like two-sided. If you don't want this side, you can also use this side. So it's
reversible.
Yes, reversible. And then you can just like wash it and use it. So these are one of the things that through human development we got a help, and they were the ones who helped us with the funding to get some materials, and through Taiwan we got materials, and these were the things that we were asked to do, bags. So we have big size bags and small size bags, as you can see this one, actually the large, the medium, and then we have the little ones. This one is the small one. This one could be handy for your little kids to take whenever you're going for a walk. You can put in their lunch, you can put in their book, their comics, so that they be busy. Okay.
Very, very cute.
So these are what we do. Actually, I'm like behind the scenes. The ladies are the ones who do the work. I'm like behind the scenes. I just come and I say, well, we have to do this. I give them the patterns. I talk to the teachers. They have the measurements. So they're the ones who do the actual work. I'm just like behind the scene. I'm just like the theory part. So the ladies are the ones who do it. That doesn't mean I can do a person.
Can you share with us the joys that you get from working with the community?
I would say would be when I see that the ladies do something and they do it neat and they do it to the correct measurement that they are being asked, I feel like, wow, good, because it struggles. I see that some of them, they just said, I didn't do it good. So actually they have this mentality that it's a negative, so we have to cut it and we say, no, you can do something. You know, if you just rip here or just sew this area, then you can see that your item will be good. So that's what we try to do, instill that they are unique and they can create something and they can perform to their 100%. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do this. You tell yourself, I can do this. They come to me like a counselor. Sometimes I don't have an answer, but I go to professionals and then we realize that we have done
And it is
something.
always good to be informed in situations like this. Lastly, to end our conversation, do you have a message that you would like to share with the woman in general or to the woman in your group?
Well, my message I would say would be for our group and for everyone, be there for you, for yourself. Be unique. Respect others as you want yourself to be respected. Take care of yourself. You're beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do this. You have to be there with a positive mind. So everybody enjoy their month. Yes.
Thank you, Miss Olivia, for having us. Vanessa Salazar, Chulito Movies, San Jose Succotz.